Wow. We're honored you invited us back again, and this time we brought our friend Apollo.
For as long as I can remember, I always want to follow my grandfather's footsteps as a prominent businessman. Everyone, including myself, expected that I would go to Westlake, the neighboring Magna High School. But spring of my 8th grade year, I learned about a new school opening at Banneker, the JA Academy. I could see myself there because you learn through a business mindset and you actually get to experience the professional world. But when I told my family and friends that I wanted to attend Banneker, everyone said, even my bus driver told me not to go. They basically said I wouldn't fit in. They said the kids at Banneker are different from me, that I grew up in the suburbs, but I'll be surrounded by kids from low-income communities with parents who didn't even graduate high school. They said I would be going to school with kids who aren't doing anything with their lives. But that's not what I experienced, and we have more in common than anyone thought. Yeah, there are students with those backgrounds. That's not who we are as a school, and that is not how I would describe my friends. From the very first day, when we walked in the halls of JA Academy, we became each other's family. From that moment on, we've been a tight unit. We support and challenge each other to do more. Our classrooms are full of leaders, people with passion and drive, and as a whole, we do not let the stories outside of school dictate our future. As you heard in that video, we are all rising above the expectations people place on us. And the only expectations we have not yet achieved are our own, because we are all aspiring for a future that beyond what we once imagined. Before the JA Academy, I had hope. Now I have more than hope. I have a path to success and friends and mentors who will continue to hold me accountable until I achieve my dreams. Thank you.
This support is way more important than any of us actually realize. Last year, I said something that came so important to me. Don't let where you come from determine your future. This isn't my forever. I meant that. I started to really care about school. Every month, as I was seeing more possibilities, I was becoming more focused on school and my future. But outside of school, I was facing a different reality. In the past year, my family has been forced to move 3 times. I was tired of moving. I'm tired of my mom struggling, trying to do it all on her own. The day I turned 16, I stepped up and got a job myself. I worked every minute. I was finally able to help my mom and support my family. But the support of my family clouded my focus. The last semester, I started falling behind. Now I realize how many kids this happened to, how easily it is for you to become another dropout. But thankfully for me, my friends, and people like Ms. Hilliard, they wouldn't allow this to happen. They'll say, Octavius, do what you need to do to help your family. But don't forget, this isn't your forever. Before the JA Academy, I would have thought that a fast food manager would be my career. I'm not discounting the work of my coworkers, but for me, it has to be better. This is definitely not my forever. It's just my beginning.
That's right. We're changing the future for ourselves and our families. Looking back, I realized my parents had lost hope in me. I was hanging with the wrong crowd, making bad decisions, and my sister started following my footsteps. Unknowingly, I was bringing my entire family down. But you see, since I was little, everyone told me graduation was the goal. You make it to graduation, you go to college, you get a job. It's that simple. So I did what I had to do to get to the next grade. I showed up, got my grades to pass, and that's where my motivation ended. I thought I was on track to win. It's not until J.A. showed me I'm not even in the game. Freshman year, I failed my first class ever. I was always doing the same thing I had always done, but that was no longer acceptable. The teacher said, "Daniel, we expect more of you. You talk about the businessman you want to be, but what are you doing to set yourself up for that?" I was humble in that moment. I started to realize not only these teachers care about me, but they actually believe in me. I needed to step up to the plate. In 10th grade, I made honor roll for the first time in my life. Boy, that felt good. Now this year, I'm one of the top students in my class. I am no longer going through the motion at school. It may be a struggle at times, but I'm dedicated because there's a purpose, and I can see the future that I'm heading towards. And here's what I believe. Every school and every student has the opportunity to grow, but without teachers like ours and the experience we get, so many will not have the push to achieve their potential. It's like J.A. provided the roots, and with that foundation, we all flourished. And because of that, we all became the rose that grew from concrete. When I think about next generation of leaders, I think about me and these guys right here, and all our classmates. We're not only a generation of hopes and dreams, we also have the skills, the experience, and the hunger to become business leaders of today and tomorrow. Thank you.